Mother Nature is calling. I've been trying to act very young, but I'm fooling a few people, but Mother Nature cannot be fooled. I'm 78. Maybe I started to think of retirement at 68, so I'm a little bit late.
What are you going to do in retirement?
In retirement?
Yeah.
As little as possible. Well, I'll show up at what I call crashing wedding receptions. And if they're willing to sit there and listen to me sing the national anthem, I'll gladly come with the tuxedo. I'll even buy a new one.
What's your tenure been like these 40 years doing this, Rene?
Well, I would never have gone to a hockey game. I'm an opera singer. I was at Boston University, way deep into opera and Boston Conservatory, and I never would think to go to a hockey game. What is that, you know? But I sang at Fenway Park one day, and the organist there, the famous organist John Kiley, said, "Can you sing for the Bruins?" I said, "Where do they play?" They say, you know, North Station. You're like, "Oh, yes." And when I saw the fan reaction, it was a far cry from the Grand Ole Opera, I'll tell you. It was unbelievable. And I said, "These are my people."
What do you remember from that first game?
Nothing. Not a thing. It was, you know, a completely new experience of my life, and this was late August, late fall of 1976, the bicentennial year of the United States, by the way, and the year of the tall ships. And I was more interested in the tall ships than in hockey. But when I saw that fan reaction, that's it. I was sunk from that moment on, and I kept showing up, whether they wanted me there or not.
How much has this surprised you, Rene? Just what this has turned into over the years. You know, fans recognizing you being so closely associated.
Well,
with the
it's
Bruins.
great. You're walking down the street and you're deep in thought, hopefully, and you hear "Oh Canada," and I'll turn and say, "Don't quit your day job now." And so it's wonderful. It's in the fan reaction. It's they take their hockey very, very serious. It took me a while to learn that fact, but I did, and it became very ingrained. And now every time I sing the anthem, I imagine that it's for the last time, and tonight it was almost the last time, but I imagine it's for the last time, and I try to give it all I have, and I try to prepare as much as possible, and each year the preparation becomes longer and longer, and so I had to make the decision. It was a tough one.
How much are you going to miss this, do you think?
How much money?
How much are you going to miss? Yeah, that too. But how much are you going to miss this?
Well, they tell me that I will miss it grandly. You know, I mean, you figure 41 years. You know, I'm not a mathematician, but 40 years times 40 games, 40 home games is, I think it's somewhere around 1,600, is it not?
Plus playoffs.
Yes. Plus, then not counting the playoffs, and in the old days, we seemed to be in the playoffs a lot more often than we are now.
Rene, what do you remember of the first anthem you did after the marathon bombings, and will that be your most memorable?
Oh yes, well nothing comes close to that. The marathon bombing game where the Bruins just happened to be the only professional sport team playing. You know, right after, I think it was 2 days after, and so I was petrified to get out there and to. I had planned, of course, to stop singing in the middle of it, but I was very, very afraid of doing that. But the reaction was something that I will never ever forget. That's my proudest memory.
So why did you plan on stop singing halfway through?
After the first phrase, "Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?" Then I started, "What's so bright?" I started conducting the fans, and it was a building and more, so it was very, very exciting.
Is it kind of ironic as a singer that you'll be remembered for not singing that?
That's it. The highest moment of my singing career, and I didn't hardly sing a note. But that's life, isn't it? You know, we all go through that in some way in our life. And there was another memorable occasion where the paralyzed Bruins player, Normand Leveillé, the Canadian, an excellent hockey player, by the way. Some of you younger people probably would not remember Normand Leveillé, and he was brought back here and in uniform, and Ray Bork and another Bruins player helped him, and they skated down the ice. And as I was singing, "Should old acquaintance be forgot," with tears in my eyes. So that was another memorable moment.
Anything else?
Where'd the fist bump come from?
Fist pump. Oh yes, my hero, who was also like me, extremely tall. His name Randy Burridge. Randy Burridge. Yes, and when I saw that the way that he did it, the exuberant way that he did it, I said, "That's for me." Just the way that I was the first time I saw my professional hockey game. I said, "Oh boy, this is something." Especially if I get to see it for free. You know, that's great.
Can you give us one without punching anybody?
One. They always say, "Sing for us." I go, "For us." Yeah. Matter of fact, I feel much better singing now than I did out on the ice because I'm petrified out there. You know? But now I say, "Hey, what else do you want to hear?" Feliz Navidad.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Rene.
Thanks, Rene.